Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here, and it is Friday. And just again, it always amazes me how fast the week goes by. One moment it's Monday, the next moment it's Friday. Zur is back in the tower, and it's time for another Zur video. So it's Friday, original Destiny. Zur is in the tower, as you can see. Original tower. Just the usual reminder, this is original Destiny, which means Zur is only in the tower for 48 hours. He arrives for me. I'm in New Jersey. He arrives for me at 5 a.m. on Friday, and he leaves on Sunday at 5 a.m. So you have 48 hours. Depending on your location, it varies time-wise, but as I said, I'm Eastern Standard Time, New Jersey, 5 a.m. So 48 hours, less than 48 hours. This video should be up by 6 a.m. Anyway, as you can see, this is how you know he's in the tower. If you see this purple mark here, that's how you know. And he's got some okay stuff. Now we're heading to the right. Like I said, I'm on the camera today. I decided no more laziness. I even have the green screen set up. We're heading to the right. We're heading towards the speaker. I mean, he's got okay stuff. It's not like mind-shattering. You know, it would be hilarious if all of a sudden one week you could find Zur and it's raid exotics. And you're like, damn. Right over here. I love that view, by the way. That view is just amazing. I wish, though, I think one of my biggest frustrations is we don't get to explore the city very often. That's one of the reasons why the Red War campaign was so cool, because you started... Well, you didn't start completely, but after you fell, you started when you didn't have the light in the city, which was so cool. Now, yeah. I mean, I know every now and then there's something in the city. I wish they did it more. Because you talk about the last safe city, but you never see it. Anyway, what has he got this week? So first off, he's got some okay stuff. Truth, I feel like, comes up a lot. But it's been a while, so we'll give them truth. All right, so first off, like I said, we have Truth and Heart of Gold, a.k.a. Truth and Orokin. Okay, because this thing, Heart of Gold, this is the ornament you're getting. It screams Orokin. If you have played Warframe, you know that the Orokin have a thing for gold. A ridiculous thing for gold, to the point of, wow, gaudy on a level that's just mind-boggling. It's just way too much. But on the other hand, when you look at the crazy fashion that we've had throughout the centuries, and even now, you go, yeah, okay, fine. Gold comes back for the Orokin. But yeah, so I call this like the Orokin ornament. It just screams Orokin. Anyway, Truth, it's known for being very good at, finding is tracking. So see, rounds fired from this weapon seek their targets aggressively. So it's not just targeting, it's aggressive targeting. Yeah. And then you've got grenades and horseshoes, rockets, which is on normal rocket launchers as well, but combining grenades and horseshoes, rockets from this weapon will detonate early based on proximity to targets, plus prototype Truth Seeker rounds fired from this weapon seek their targets aggressively. It's supposed to be very, very good at targeting and tracking. Honestly, I personally, and comment down below because I'd like to know, I feel disappointed by Truth. I think I have legendary rocket launchers that are better than Truth. I prefer targeting and cluster bombs, so... I have here my Hunger of Crota, which I got from Crota's End, is one of my favorite rocket launchers. I use it all the time because this has shells fired from this weapon track their targets, and the rockets create cluster bombs when they detonate. So not only does it track the target, it has little bombs that explode as well. So, I mean, to me, Hunger of Crota is a legendary, like, Galahorn. It's not full-blown Galahorn, but I really like Hunger of Crota. So I've never seen the reason to use Truth other than it being void, but honestly there are probably some better void rockets that aren't exotic, so you can put better stuff. This one has cluster bombs when they detonate, so I mean, I like the cluster bombs. I just feel disappointed by Truth, so comment down below. I mean, the only thing I like about Truth is the fact that you have the Orokin ornament. That's about it. It's not even an intentional like Easter egg, like with Borderlands 3, for example, you have ghosts sort of in Borderlands 3. No, they probably had no idea that the Orkin have a thing for gold, so this isn't like intentionally an Orkin reference. This is just me going, yeah, that looks ridiculously Orkin. So that's truth. Then we have one of my favorite weapons. I like the Maida multi-tool, and my favorite ornament, Special Ops. So go over here, I have it. So this is the ornament you're getting, Special Ops, which I think looks really, really cool, but that's just me. Special Ops. Maida isn't anything special, I will admit it. This weapon boosts move speed and fires on the hair trigger. Then you've got lightweight, which adds agility, third eye, but primarily it's a lot about speed. The reason I personally like Maida is because I like the rate of fire versus the impact. Some scout rifles feel really, really slow. Okay? And they have like a like high impact, but they're really, really slow. But it's just too slow for me, being as impatient as I am. And some of them are of a really low impact and a high rate of fire. To me, this feels balanced, where it's not too fast and not too slow, and the impact isn't too weak. That's why I like Maida. The speed boost is an added bonus. Maida is one of the few exotics I like that they took from Destiny and put into Destiny 2. I like the combination between the Maida and the Mini. So I do have the Mini multi-tool as well. The original one, I think they took it out or something. I have the original one when it first came out. I have a lot of stuff from when Destiny 2 originally launched that I didn't get rid of for a long time. I need to go through my vault in Destiny 2. So I do like the ornament. I think I like Maida because that's the main reason. It doesn't really feel exotic per se. Okay, so you're getting a speed boost. That's about it. But again, it reminds me like why I use Surus Regime a lot. Because I liked, again, the rate of fire and impact until I got Genesis Chain. Genesis Chain is very similar to Surus Regime, so that's why I like Genesis Chain. So then I stopped using Surus Regime because I used Genesis Chain. So it's a good one to have. As I've said, if you can pick up as many of these as possible, the more the better. Simply because you get the blueprint. Once you have the blueprint, you can dismantle whatever you want and reclaim it. The other thing is it does add to your Grimoire score, so that's also a good reason. Every exotic you unlock, you get more Grimoire score. Next, we have the Patience in Time. Now, wait, what am I doing? Patience in Time, I don't remember even using it very often. I know it's pretty good. You gain active camouflage while aiming down sights. Third Eye is only good for Crucible, really. So it's an arc sniper rifle, but Patience in Time, that's pretty cool. You gain active cam, which would be great when you're running stealth, which I've done multiple times. I used to do it a lot on my Night Stalker. I go through modes of where I play a particular class for a long time, and then I'll switch to the next one. And for a while, I ran stealth modes on my Night Stalker. This would have been great, but honestly, it's not one of those weapons that you think about and you go, yeah, I used it a lot. Like, say, Maida. Maida I used a lot of, so when you mention Maida, I know it. Whereas Patience in Time, yeah, not a big deal. But yeah, pick it up. Then we've got the armor. So we got the Legacy Engram. Don't waste your strange coins. If you have a ridiculous... I know some people are like, well, I have 6,000 strange coins. Yeah, then go ahead and just go ahead. If you have like thousands of strange coins, which I know some people do have, you'll probably get a year one item, but you'll get Grimoire and bragging rights that you have it. But yeah, Legacy Engram. Then you have the Thagomizers for the Titan. Unlocks the Striker subclass node Amplify for free. You gain an additional melee charge. I think the only thing that bothers me about these is you have to be playing that class. I think it would be much nicer if you could play whatever class you want and get Amplify. But no, I'm not even familiar. I don't think it's a solar thing, Amplify. I don't remember. I'll admit I don't play Titan as much. The additional melee charge, excuse me, Titans, let me know down below what you think about this. Because maybe adding the additional melee charge is great for Amplify. I don't remember. So Titans, school me on this one. Next for the hunters, you have the Lucky Raspberry. So the Lucky Raspberry is a big arc burn thing. If arc burn is up, you use a lot of people say use Lucky Raspberry. Arc bolt grenade chains further spawn with full grenade energy. So it's great if you're running arc. Your arc bolt grenade chains further. Yeah, and you spawn with full grenade energy. Yeah, it's pretty good. I honestly, again, honestly, it's pretty good. I know people have always said use it when running, when arc burn is in effect and you're running Blade Dancer. But honestly, again, the one that I use is the Frosties. I like the Frosties. Absolutely. I think the Frosties is by far one of the best hunter exotics because of tighter turn radius while sprinting, increased grenade, and melee regeneration while sprinting. And it does make a difference. Now, there's this little trick you could do where you could get even more. So let's say you want to run Night Stalker and you want basically stealth, right? Non-stop stealth. And you could use your gas, your smoke, right, to go invisible. So what you do is there is an artifact. So I usually run non-stop Memory of Yolder. I rarely remove Memory of Yolder because a lot of people forget that in original Destiny, there is a sprint cooldown. Yes, people forget that. So the Memory of Yolder removes the sprint cooldown penalty. So I rarely ever stop using Memory of Yolder because I hate the sprint cooldown. But there is I can't remember which one it is, where you lose your super. Here it is. Lose your super but gain 1 extra grenade and melee charge and small boost to all stats. Orbs grant melee and grenade energy. So, you lose your super, but you get 1 extra grenade and 1 extra melee. And Frosties, and I believe there are ways to manipulate your stats, but basically you have the Memory of Fellwinter and Frosties. And you will basically have non-stop grenades and melee. And the melee, for the Night Stalker, is your smoke. So you could be basically invisible non-stop. So, yeah, I've done it once. I haven't done it in years. Because I'll admit, I don't play that much Destiny. I've been playing a lot of other games. Final Fantasy VII right now. I've been replaying Remake because I want to play Rebirth. I might not be able to wait through replaying all of Remake and just start Rebirth because I can't wait. Pal World, Warframe. There's a whole bunch of stuff I've been playing. Geometry Wars, which is one of my favorite twin-stick shooters. I don't know. I just suddenly got into it. So, but yeah, Memory of Fellwinter combined with Frosties is a great one to have. But I know a lot of people like your Raspberry. As I said, I'm more of a Frosties person. Okay. Finally, for the it's a void thing. For the Warlocks. Spawn with full grenade energy and your Axion Bolt grenade spawns an additional seeker. Alright, so this sounds actually pretty cool. Alright, I don't think I've ever played a void Warlock. Or if I have, it's been very, very little. I think the moment I could switch to solar, I did. And that's all I ever did. Because, yes, I will admit it. I only played Warlock for self-res. I'm sorry, Warlocks. But you all know it. It's about the self-res, all right? Everyone knows it. It's all about self-res, all right? So I have no idea. I know what the Axion bolts are, and you gain an additional seeker because I have fought Cabal, taken Cabal with Axion bolts. They were a pain in the butt. I didn't even know for a long time that Warlocks have Axion bolts. So now a part of me wants to go back and replay and create a Warlock because I don't have a Warlock. I deleted my Warlock to have a second Hunter. But a part of me wants to create a Warlock so I can actually use Axion bolts because, man, the vendetta, the score I gotta settle with that Cabal, that Taken Cabal and Challenge of the Elders, and it's goddamn Axion bolts that just keep coming at you. Noruisk, Servant of Oryx. Wow. Just no words. He's a pain in the butt. It would be nice to use a couple Axion bolts against him, just out of just sheer spite. But, yeah. So, Warlocks, this seems like the best of this week's, but then that's just because Axion bolts, just Axion bolts. That's all I can say. Anyway, I mean, then you have the usual other curios. One can never have enough heavy ammo synths. I'm just going to say it. You absolutely can never have enough. What am I at now? 220. See? I'm only at 226. I think it's because I put 100 into my vault and gave them to my other hunter. But one can never have enough heavy ammo synths, okay? Just absolutely not. There's just never enough, okay? Anyway, I don't even have my Elder Scrolls sigil. This is the old one. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Like I said, especially the Titans and Warlocks. Let me know. You know what? Because I do have a Titan, and I have a Warlock on PlayStation. Anyway, share this with other Destiny people. I don't know what I'll be playing this weekend. Destiny people. A friend of mine sent me a message. He's a big Funko Pop person. He's not a big Destiny person. Look what I got. Yes. It is Cade 6. Glows in the dark Bungie store exclusive. I actually have 2. This one is actually awesome. It's Cade 6 with Golden Gun. Alright. I'm not a Funko Pop person in general. The only Funko Pops I have are a limited number of Halo, a couple Transformers, Goose from... Yeah, I have the cat. I'll admit it. I have the cat. But primarily Destiny. Like I said, a couple Transformers, Halo, because, Halo. I also have a sealed one, but Halo. Borderlands, I have just Claptrap. Anyway, like I said, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments. And do you like it better with the camera or not? Later all.